Hello everyone, happy Tuesday. Once again, if this is your first time coming across my page, my name is Erica and I am a newly 200-hour registered yoga teacher. And I'm currently in the process of auditioning or practicing to audition for CorePower Yoga to teach C1. So to get my practice in, I figured I would come on here and practice with you all. So what I'm doing is I'm breaking up different parts of the C1 series to teach them in sections. One, to kind of help me break down the sequence and kind of understand the cueing on my own, but then also because of timing here on TikTok and don't want to do long videos. So anywho, yesterday I pretty much did the integration series, which is the first like 4 to 5 minutes of the class. I did go slightly over the time yesterday, but if you missed that and want to watch that, please feel free to do so. So for the sake of time, I really want to stick true to timing today, so let's just get right into it. So we're going to now move forward to our Sun A series of our class. So we ended yesterday's series intention or integration series at setting of intention, hands by our sides, feet together or as close together as possible. Inhale, mountain pose. Send your arms up towards the sky, and as you're doing this, you're going to shift your weight onto all 4 corners of your feet for more grounding here. Draw your navel in slightly for core activation and also protecting your lower back. Slightly tuck your tailbone here and send your arms up high. As you send your arms up to the sky, make sure that you draw your shoulders away from your ears for some space here and draw your pinkies in together. Inhale one more time, and exhale, standing forward fold, hinging at the hips here and hanging heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Place your hands on your knees or your shins, whatever calls best to you. You're just sending a nice long line of energy through the back line. Draw your shoulder blades together here. And then exhale, high to low plank. Plant your palms onto the mat. Set your feet, your legs long. You're going to slightly tilt forward here to prepare for low plank or mid plank. Bend your elbows, and then now you're going to flip your your feet, so shoelace side of your feet onto the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Your arms are now straight, and then exhale, downward facing dog. You're flipping your toes and sending your gaze down towards your inner thighs. Inhale, shift your gaze forward, and then exhale, come down onto your knees for a quick second so I can fully demo to you guys the high to low plank and also different variations to take throughout the class. If you missed what I said yesterday, C1 is the most beginner class at CorePower Yoga. Of course, if you've never done yoga before, this class is still a little bit challenging, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with a bit of a challenge, but I still want to invite some different variations here for folks that want to use the different varieties. I know I use variations all the time, so nothing wrong with that. Okay, so let's start at halfway lift, and then exhale, high to low plank. So this is the first variation that we just did. Inhaling high plank, you're tilting slightly forward, hugging your elbows in here to lower down, and then inhale, upward facing dog. Your knees, the tops of your feet are pressing onto the mat to lift your knees off the mat. Gaze is up. And then exhale, downward facing dog. You're flipping your toes here. Second option is to come down to high plank. Come down onto your knees before lowering down to halfway or low plank. And then inhale, you're still doing the upward facing dog here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last option is, you know, I'm still not really comfortable with upward dog or what have you. You can just stay at high plank and then shift down to downward facing dog. So I hope all those variations are useful and helpful for you, and I invite them to use them as you practice your Sunday flow. So let's get started at halfway lift. Halfway lift. Draw your shoulders together or shoulder blades together. Exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Make sure that you'll keep your core tight here. It's very important. This definitely helps protect your low back from any injuries, okay? So downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward or shift your gaze forward. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Ground through your feet here, send your gaze or your arms up towards the sky. Draw your navel in. Then exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift once more. And then exhale, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to the top of your mat. I'll leave this last one for you to do on your own. And exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Ground strong through your feet onto the mat. Send your arms up towards the sky. Inhale and exhale. I'm so sorry. Keep breathing. Inhale one more time, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, and then exhale for your last chaturanga of this part of the series. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. So we're going to end this Sun A at this part right here. Should be roughly around the 5-minute mark. Tomorrow I will come back and we will continue on to Sun B. If you are enjoying these videos, please let me know. Any feedback would be appreciated. And I hope to be teaching yoga really soon. So thank you for joining me, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.